dishwasher before washing a load of dirty dishes. A new study finding fungi in 62% of dishwashers sampled across 6 continents. Researchers found the fungi on the rubber band of the appliance doors, and it, of course, could make you sick. The majority has found that the kind could lead to disease. Moist, hot environments are, of course, a common breeding ground for fungi. All right, let's talk healthy eating now and what we consider the most important meal of the day. Joining me live now, Brandon Fox, head trainer at MedCan Clinic. Good to have you with us.
Good to be back. Thank you very much.
I've always said that breakfast is the most important meal, and I never, ever miss it. Why is that?
Well, you know what? It's the most important meal because it basically sets the foundation for your energy and your blood sugar for the rest of the day. So what happens is there's 3 major mistakes Canadians are making with their breakfast in today's day and age. One is that they're skipping breakfast altogether, and that's actually been shown in studies that they'll end up binging later on in the night.
Right.
And another thing with having your breakfast is it makes you feel fuller. And will help with portion control later on in the day.
Well, I think most people skip it thinking that if they skip breakfast, they're going to lose weight.
Yeah, and actually it's kind of counterintuitive. If you look at the diet of sumo wrestlers, sumo wrestlers eat 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
And there's a very specific reason for that. So if you're skipping breakfast and you're going on to just lunch and dinner, what happens is your body is going to want to store more fat and keep more fuel to help get you through those longer periods without feedings. So it actually can have a counter effect to what people are intending by skipping it altogether.
What is your ideal breakfast then? Because you can easily go to the aisles in the grocery stores and grab a box of cereal, but not necessarily the most effective meal, I would think.
Yeah, correct. I mean, in today's day and age, people are making 2 big mistakes with their breakfast choices. One is that there's not sufficient protein, and the other is that there's not sufficient fats. So I would encourage people to get some good, healthy protein sources in, such as eggs would be my #1 choice. If you don't have time,
I mean, eggs are called the perfect food.
Oh, absolutely. I had eggs this morning.
Yeah, I got 2. And, I got 2 that I'll eat for myself.
2 already?
Yeah.
And I cook the eggs with garlic. Garlic has allicin in it, which is a very powerful antioxidant, which helps you feel and look younger.
So you just throw the clove in boiling it?
I'll just cut up the clove and throw it in. And I actually use coconut oil when I'm cooking the eggs. Coconut oil or butter are better choices because they don't get converted into unhealthy trans fats with the high heat.
Yeah.
So, and you guys were talking about John Gotti, Teflon Don, earlier. Well, Teflon's still causing a lot of damage in this day and age. The pans, in fact, Teflon pans, what happens is when you heat them up, it emits a very toxic gas, and it can actually kill your pet bird if you have a bird in the house.
And it can cause,
no kidding, I mean, besides the fact they can be a little bit annoying, but it can actually cause human illness. People can think they have the flu, and it's actually the gases being released from the Teflon pans. So, I mean, before with miners, they used to keep birds underground so they could tell when poisonous toxins were being released into the air, and now in today's day and age, you know, we're serving up a healthy serving of poisonous gas if we're cooking with Teflon in the morning. So I'd recommend, you know, an iron skillet for women if they need to get their iron levels up, or stainless steel would be a better choice.
Okay, let's talk about the perfect breakfast then. If you are trying to lose weight, what would you do in the morning then? Wake up, balance it out with protein and a carb?
Yeah, I would balance it out with proteins, carbs, and fats.
And let's break it down for those that don't understand the difference between, you know, let's say, and we're not talking just any carbs, guys. Stay away from the white carbs. You're talking complex carbs, correct? Yeah,
I mean, a lot of the carbs people are having for breakfast, they're having muffins and donuts and pancakes and stuff, and basically a lot of these things have the nutritional value of birthday cake. You know, you wouldn't wake up in the morning and eat birthday cake. So as far as the better carb choices, I would choose one of the following. You could choose between oatmeal. Oatmeal is preferable to granola. I see a lot of people choosing granola, but it's very high calorie. There's about 600 calories per cup of granola. So if you're going to make a choice with a cereal, I'd go with oatmeal. I would also, one other option that's really good is having beans for breakfast, black beans, if you want to do black beans and eggs and kind of make it like a Mexican breakfast. It's a very slow release carbohydrate. Lentils are very good if you're doing a lot of working out.
A lot of people are at home now eating their cereal going, what?
They're like, we are way off. What are we doing? What is this guy talking about? And one of my favorite choices for carbohydrates is berries. Actually, so berries are loaded with antioxidants, particularly ianthocyan. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce that. Anyway, maybe I could spell it out for you guys. Some very powerful antioxidants. Blueberries in particular have been shown to ramp up your mental function. And, you know, they've got the powerful antioxidants which help you feel and look younger as well. So you could add berries to your breakfast cereal if you're having oatmeal, or I was talking to someone here who's having shredded wheat. Whatever it is, you could add some berries in for some additional health benefit, or you could make a fruit smoothie.
Yes,
which
well,
is
I was going to
very
ask you, so, because I start my day off at 4 a.m. and I immediately go have a protein shake, but I mix berries into it.
Yeah.
Is that the recommendation?
Yeah, I would have it, what kind of protein are you using?
A vegetarian-based.
Vegetarian, so
Yeah.
like brown rice protein or something like that.
Yeah.
Pea protein. So I would, you could take a protein powder of your choosing. Whey protein, pea protein, brown rice protein are all some good choices. You can take a bit of scoop and a half, put it in a blender, add some frozen berries. I get them frozen.
Bananas? Some people like to throw bananas in, and your suggestion with that is?
Yeah, I wouldn't go with bananas.
Yeah.
Berries just have more nutritional value. And usually you can tell by how thick the peel is of a fruit.
Yeah, okay.
If it's got a thinner peel, it's got more antioxidants to protect it from damage from the sun.
Good idea.
So that's just a quick way of being able to tell the antioxidant value of fruits. So I would actually go with frozen berries because they're flash frozen, other than sitting around losing some of their nutritional value to the air. If they freeze them, it helps preserve them better. And then I would also add some healthy fat. You could add some ground flaxseed to that. You could take some fish oil pills on the side.
Hemp seed.
Hemp seed, exactly.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you so much. It's good, good tips.
All
and
right,
I know
thank
that
you.
next week you'll be in again, giving more.
All right.
Okay. Of course, this is Brandon Fox, and of course, our viewers, you should know that he will be a regular guest here on the Roundtable. You can catch him every Thursday, and you can also reach out by going to medcan.com. Of course, it is a national clinic.